I decided to do something crazy. This is College Football Chronicles, and I am going to go through every single NCAA football school and pick the best overall player and most famous or notable depending on the school. That's right, I have a list of 663 schools across Division 1, 2, and 3, and will release mostly in alphabetical order, though I may skip around at times. Some schools are going to be heavily debatable, with many Hall of Famers, and some are going to be a struggle and a stretch to come up with even one name. Note that not all schools will have a most famous and best overall, just the ones that, well, do. This should be a fun challenge, and I hope you guys will join me on this long-ass journey. This will only be NCAA schools, so no NAIA or junior college. And remember that while these are heavily researched and based on facts, some will just be a judgment call based on my opinion. And sometimes I might miss something completely. Let me know in the comments if that happens. All that said, let's get on that chronic. Alfred University is located in Alfred, New York, which is home only to around 5,000 people. The Saxons began playing football in 1895 and currently play at the Division III level and are members of the Empire 8 Conference. The team has won 9 conference championships, with the most recent coming in 2020. The Saxons have also made 4 Division III playoff appearances, losing in one game in 1981 and 2009. In 2010, they won Round 1 60-0 over Maritime and Round 2 over Cortland 34-20 before falling in the quarterfinals 37-7 to Mount Union. This was the best postseason showing, as they did return to the same round in 2016, but lost 70-45 also to Mount Union in the quarterfinals. As of this video, Alfred has an all-time record of 560, 421, and 45, good for a nearly 57 winning percentage. Individually, the team has produced 84 consensus All-Americans, which I think is a typo, but that's what it says, because that may be the most consensus All-Americans I've ever seen anyone have. So let's take that with a grain of salt. Now, before we get going, I'll remind you, like I did in other videos, this video might suck. Some teams just don't keep good records or have available photos or videos, or even have the resources to do so. That's not anyone's fault, just a product of small fishes not being fed. I will do my best to put something good out here, but won't be shocked if we have less than 1,000 views. Some of these are just made to cross them off my list, and I hope I find a diamond in the rough. And if someone closer to the program can offer more insight than what I do, please hit me with some enlightenment down in the comments. Let's knock out a few honorable mentions first. Thomas Secchi is a former quarterback who played for Alfred in the late 2000s. He was the 2008 Conference Rookie of the Year, 2009 First Team All-Conference, and 2010 Second Team. Most notably, Secchi remains the program's all-time leader in career passing yards with 8,612 and career passing touchdowns with 87. Along with those, he remains in the top 3 in school history in almost all other passing categories. Ray Witter was an end who played for the Saxons in 1917 after transferring in from Syracuse. He went on to play professionally for 5 seasons in the early years of the NFL. Frank Trigilio was a fullback who played for Alfred in 1940 and 1941 after transferring from Vermont. He went on to play for several professional leagues, declining to join the NFL along the way. He was a 1947 Pacific Coast Professional Football League champion with the Hawaiian Warriors. Jesse Rayner played for the Saxons from 1999 to 2003, where he still holds the career rushing yards record with 3,865 and is second for career touchdown runs with 40. He also holds the records for rushing touchdowns in a season with 21 and rushing touchdowns in a game with 5, which he did twice. Jim Moretti was a quarterback with Alfred from 1969 to 1971 and to this day can still be found among the top 10 in various school passing categories. Jim went on to coach at the school, posting a 70, 57, and 2 record with a 1989 conference title. Les Goebel was a halfback and defensive back with Alfred from 1950 to 1953. To this day, he still holds the record for longest run from scrimmage with a 92-yard run against Buffalo in 1952. He was named AP Second Team Little All-American in 1953. Goebel was drafted in the 13th round of the 1954 NFL Draft and spent nearly 2 seasons with the Chicago Cardinals, where he returned a kickoff 105 yards in his debut. He was released the following season and wrapped up his career in a very minor role in Canada. And now, for our best football player in program history, we have Tyler Johnson. Johnson played quarterback for the Saxons in the mid-2010s as a 4-year starter. He was named the East Regional Player of the Year and a second-team All-American by D3Football.com and was named the Empire 8 Player of the Year in 2016. To this day, he holds 13 school records on offense, including passing yards in a game with 534, completed passes in a game with 36, career rushing touchdowns with 43, rushing touchdowns in a season with 21, total career yards with 11,388, and total yards in a season with 3,911. After his college career, he played quarterback and served as the offensive coordinator for the Lazio Ducks in Italy. He later came back to the US and played a few seasons in the Arena League. After his playing days were done, he coached at the college level. My searches turned up that he served as quarterbacks coach for Elmhurst, an offensive assistant at UNC Charlotte, and in some capacity at Western Connecticut and Ithaca. As of this writing, he is no longer on the staff directory at Elmhurst, and not much turns up in a Google search. It is possible he is the head coach at Shelby Valley High School in Kentucky, but that might not be the same guy. I cannot tell. If someone sees this video that knows him, or even you yourself, Tyler, we here at College Football Chronicles salute your achievements and hope you are doing well for yourself. As always, thanks for watching. Please let me know in the comments if I missed someone completely obvious, or someone you disagree with or do agree with. Please like, share, and subscribe. This has been College Football Chronicles, and I will see you next time.